Welcome to the Kill Count, where we tell you about the victims in all our favorite horror movies. And today, we are going to make kill counting history by covering our first ever Stephen King horror movie. I'm of course talking about The Shining. Okay, technically, at least Stephen King hated this movie ever since it was made. But this movie's a masterpiece. Directed by Stanley Kubrick, it has every single moment down to a T. I love every moment of it. Plus, there's a couple of cool kills. And when the kills are there, let's find out and get to them. The movie begins with the Warner Brothers logo letting us know who made this thing. We then get a nice look, and then we get a car driving past the director's name. We also get to see our two leads of this movie and our most important star, the title card. Anyhow, a never-ending car drive is Jack Torrance going to a job interview at the Overlook Hotel. AKA, it was a car ride to hell. That'll make sense later. After his interview, we get a moment, a moment in the movie that I enjoy. A strong bond with the mother and son. We see a lot of great family connecting moments in this film, but my favorite comes later when Jack Torrance tells his son Danny that he will never hurt him. So this movie does great at one thing, making you fall for the family. Anyhow, we get a tour of the place, meaning Jack got the job. During the tour, we meet the cool man himself, Mr. Dick Hallorann, who talks to Danny Torrance, the son, about a thing they got called The Shining. And if anything bad happens, to use The Shining to call for Dick. Anyhow, we get a bunch of scenes with the family, a bunch of scares I'm not willing to go through, and then finally, Jack Torrance going crazy. We then get Wendy begging for Jack to go check out a room that Danny went in because there was a woman in there who choked him. Or did she choke him? Nah, she strangled his neck. We then get one of the lines everyone came here for. And all Jack wants to do is have the bat so he could go play baseball. So give him the bat. He's not going to hurt you. He's just going to bash your brains in. So give him the bat. He's then given the bat head and tumbles down the stairs. How did he survive that? I don't know. Anyhow, Wendy dragged Jack into the walk-in freezer. After being freed from the walk-in freezer by the ghosts, he chops down the door and then and proceeds to chase Wendy into the bathroom. Then get the second line that everyone came here to hear, and then immediately after we're about to get the third line everyone came here for, as Jack chops down the door and leaves a pretty dang huge gap through it. Anyhow, after making the hugest gap he can, he breaks through the gap and puts his head in there so he can give us the third line of the movie that everyone came here for, and that everyone knows to this day, and that everyone references the heck out of it. Dick comes to save them. We get a honestly iconic scene. When Dick gets there, Jack has to ask him a question. Anyhow, after that, Jack chases Danny, and then we get the best chase scene ever in horror history. Wendy then has a little bit of a final girl circuit when she finds Dick's dead body. I'm sorry, that never doesn't sound funny. Anyhow, after Danny Torrance is able to trick his dad, him and his mama leave his dad to yell and cry and ask for help. Finally, Jack succumbs to how cold it is and has one of the best death scenes ever. We see Jack finally laying down to rest as he succumbs to the cold and has a freezing good death. Earlier, we got the famous line, "You've always been the caretaker," but here it's shown to be true as we get a scene that actually scared the poop out of me. And I do mean it when I say this scene scares me every time I watch it, especially since I would never expect how creepy Jack Nicholson just smiling would be. I mean, it's creepy in Batman, but it's creepier here because he's not even wearing makeup, and just him smiling makes me feel like I'm gonna die. After a intense close-up, the movie ends with the greatest credits, and this song scares me just to listen to it. People died in this masterpiece? Let's find out and get to the numbers. But first, I got some killing to do. Here's the numbers. I counted 2 deaths in this movie, both of them male. This gives us a blue pie chart. Golden Chainsaw for coolest kill goes to Dick Halloran because of course. And no Dom Machete for this movie, because both deaths are great. On the next kill count, welcome to the kill count where we will slash and dash you. And I will never hurt a fly, but I will hurt this guy. It's Psycho, the amazing film by Alfred Hitchcock that we all know and love. So go watch Psycho where you can, then watch the kill count, only on Sonic Productions. Yeah. You can find the movie on these streaming apps. That's it. If you saw the kill count trailer, you know next week we're doing Psycho. So until next time, be good people.